Hey everyone, today we are going to see how to solve an easy Sudoku puzzle. So let's get started. We'll start with the ones first. 1 is in the bottom, middle, so one of these two has to be 1. So I'll remember it. 2's now. 2 is in the bottom, top, so the middle one has to be a 2. 3's. 3's in the top. So one of these two has to be a 3. If you look down, there's a 3. So the right one has to be the 3. 4's. 4's in the bottom, middle. So one of these two has to be the 4. If you look down, there's a 4. So the corner one has to be the 4. 5's. 5's in the top, middle. So the bottom one has to be the 5. 6's. 6 is in the bottom, middle. So one of these two has to be a 6. And a 1. So we got a matching pair. I'll remember it too. 7's. 7's is in the top. So this can't be a 7. The bottom one has to be the 7. So 7 is in the bottom, top. One of these two has to be a 7. I'll remember it too. 8's. 8 is in the bottom, top. So 8 is in the middle, top. So the bottom one has to be an 8. Now 9's. 9's in the middle, bottom. So the top one has to be a 9. In this box, we have 1 and 6 in these two boxes. So 3 and 7 are missing. If you look down, there's a 3. So this one has to be the 7. This one has to be the 3. Now we'll go to second section. 1's. There isn't any 1's. So we'll go to 2's. 2's in the top, middle. So one of these two has to be a 2. If you look up, there's a 2. So the right one has to be the 2. 3's. Top, bottom. So the middle one has to be the 3. 4's. 4's in the bottom. So these two can't be a 4. There's a 4 in the right row. So the top one has to be the 4. So there's a 4 on the top, bottom. So these three has to be a 4. If you look up, there's a 4. If you look down, there's a 4. So these two can't be a 4. The left one has to be the 4 then. 5's. 5's in the middle. So this can't be a 5. There's a 5 in the top. So these two can't be a 5. So the left one has to be the 5. 6's. 6 is in the middle, top. So the bottom one has to be the 6. 7's. There's a 7 here. So this can't be a 7. The right one has to be the 7 then. So there's a 7 here. So this can't be a 7. The 7 has to be here. So top, bottom. One of these two has to be a 7. If you look up, there's a 7. So the middle one has to be the 7. 8's. Top, bottom. The middle one has to be the 8. 9's. Bottom, middle. So one of these two has to be the 9. This can't be a 9. So that this one has to be the 9. Okay. We are missing 1 in this box, so I'll write it. In this box, we are missing 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 5 are missing in this box. There's a 5 here. So this is a 1. This is a 5. So top, 1 is in the top, bottom. The middle one has to be the 1. If you go up, this is either 1 or a 6. This can't be a 1. So this has to be the 6 and this has to be the 1. We'll go to third section now. 1 is in the middle, bottom. So the top one has to be the 1. 2 is in the top, middle. One of these two has to be a 2. If you look up, there's a 2. So this one has to be the 2. 3's. 3's in the middle, bottom. So the top Oh, trees are already filled. Fours. Fours in the top, bottom. So one of these two has to be a 4. If you look up, there's a 4. So this one has to be the 4. Fives. We have all fives filled. 6. Top, middle, the bottom one has to be the 6. Sevens. This can't be a 7. So this one has to be. This one can't be a 7 because of this 7. So the left one has to be the 7. So middle, top, bottom. One of these two has to be a 7. Here's a 7. So the left one has to be the 7. Eights. Eights. This is an 8. This can't be an 8. So the bottom one has to be an 8. So 8 is in the bottom, middle. So the top one has to be an 8. We are missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 we are missing in this box. So 9 is in the middle, bottom. The top one has to be a 9. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.